Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, good morning, good night, good evening. Wherever you're watching from, I want to tell you that I love you from the bottom of my heart. You're the reason I'm here in the first place. I can't be talking to myself. So I really appreciate all of you who come here to talk to me, to like my videos, to subscribe, and to share and to comment. Now, my name is Agbonmere Kayode Imonikhe, in case you're just joining me today, aka King AG, female king, Abi. Leave am for me like that though. Yeah, so I want to talk about mental health, and this is stemmed from a recent happening around me of a person who has been battling with depression and he's been trying to, end things, if you understand what I mean. He's tried it twice, and then I think I should talk about it because it's a serious issue. This life is hard. I can't even pretend or lie or try to gloss things over at all. Point blank, it's hard. It's hard for the rich, it's hard for the poor. It's hard for the middle class, it's hard for the whites, it's hard for the blacks. Everywhere it's hard. That said, we need to first of all admit that this life is hard everywhere. The same way it's colder in Jos but not as cold in Lagos or Calabar or Benin. That's the same way the hardness differs from place to place and from people to people. Hmm? Now, I know some people's own are worse than other people's own. I wouldn't even try to act like I know how it feels to be in some of your shoes. Some of the shoes you guys put on are just, painful shoes. So I'm not gonna try to be like, man up, do this, do that. But you need to understand that everybody is having one struggle or the other, first of all. Now, people will always be people. Most times, these things come when we feel betrayed. This, depression type of feelings come when we feel betrayed by people we thought should do more. People who should, because of the nature of our relationship with them, we thought they would not betray us, but they betrayed us. People will be people. So, when you admit that it's hard everywhere, you have to admit secondly that people will be people. People are not trustworthy. Once you've come to these two realizations, when that thing happens, it lets you down hard, big time hard. My dear brother, sister, auntie, uncle, mother, father, my friend, even my child, find a place, a safe, quiet place, and let it all out. Ah, cry your heart out. Me, I would not even feel depressed and start destroying things. So, no, those things are bought with money. Money is not easy to come by. So, I don't even break anything. But I know I sit in my closet, in my room, and I cry. I lock my doors and I cry. I call myself King AG. I do like Hame. And the book tell me you're a boss lady. You know. But yeah, sometimes it hits me hard too. So, however, whatever is your escape route, the way you can, let it all out. You open the drainage and let everything flow out. Do it. If it takes you a month, a day, 2 weeks, 3 months, even a year, let's hope it doesn't, go that far. But just try to let out your frustration. Don't say, oh, they betrayed me, and then you get up and then you start to try to plan revenge in your anger. It will not end well for you or anybody. So accept those two things and then try try to let it out. When you let it out, my dear, the next thing you have to do is stand up from that place that you were in. Dust yourself very, very well. Go out. Now, I was at a point in my life where, it was not just a nice place. I felt bad. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know what to do. It was bad, really bad. But after I had finished crying, that's how I let my frustration out. I cried out. I just don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to see anybody. I just want to be in my miserable place alone, miserable. When I had finished doing that, I noticed that I felt better. I wasn't even eating. I felt better. Then I got up and I went out in search of what to do. I know some of you deal with betrayal from a loved one. Breakup is bad, man. Breakup is horrible. That is a very, very painful thing to go through. Then we could lose our jobs, being incapacitated financially could make you fall into depression. Um, Not being married as a man or as a woman can make you fall into depression. Not having friends who betray you could make you fall into depression. Um, Not having results for your efforts could make you fall into depression. There are lots of things that could trigger this thing in a human being. The list is endless. It differs with people. Yeah, I can't even list everything because I don't know everything. Excuse me. But what I know is there are lots of things that can trigger this thing, and if you don't have the will, first of all, you're finished. That's why we have lots of people ending it. Understand what I mean? They can't just take it any longer. It's too much. The pain is too much, and then they just tired, 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 tired. It's not the answer. That's a very, very wrong solution to the. It's not even a solution. It's wrong to do that, both to yourself and to your loved one, because there is somebody who loves you somewhere. Your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, even your friend. Somebody is gonna suffer because of what you are trying to do or will do. Even you yourself is punishable by the law to even attempt to do such to yourself. So you could even become a criminal. Like seriously, like doing things for yourself is a crime. I'm laughing because I need to laugh to ease the tension. What is not a is not it's a very, very serious matter. People need to know that these things are serious. So, as much as you can, please don't let people tell you you're ugly, you're fat, you're this, you're that. I don't want to use words that are not permitted here. So I don't want to. I don't want to talk too much on that. There are people who are very skilled in tearing people down because it makes them feel better for themselves. When they tell you, "Oh, this car is nice, but it's not as nice as mine." Mm, your hair is fine, but they didn't really do this side well. This is fine, but it's too short. Don't you think it's too short? Your legs are not even fine. Why are you showing your legs? This nail polish is nice, but nails are too long. They have something to complain about every time. Your husband is fine, but he's not from your tribe. Your wife is beautiful, but she's short. They always have something bad to say. And if you want to listen to everybody who tells you negative things, my dear sweetheart, you would not get to your destination. If you stop and listen to everybody who talks on your way, before will finish with you for serious matter. You need to be able to tell people, I am not fat, or mind your business. Things that don't sit well with you. I'm not saying you shouldn't take corrections or anything, but there are things that you should cut off from your way. The person is tearing you down, you block the person off. You don't go to where they will be. If it's in your job or in your compound, you don't even stand to talk with them. If they're in a place where you go every day, like a job, you limit the things you say to them. It's as simple as ABC. You don't have to talk. You can just say hello, hi. You pass and go your way. Because if you demand to say how are you or how were you, ah, this skirt is nice, but it's a bit too tight. It does. It's very easy for them. Try to disassociate yourself from people who would push you into depression. And the first thing to do, the first way to do that is by knowing these people are out to destroy me. They might do it consciously or unconsciously. Whatever be the case, cut yourself off from them. It's better to prevent something than to cure it. So once you've cut yourself off from them, new ones will spring up, my baby boo. Wait, you trim it today, tomorrow somewhere else something else has come up, another one has grown again. You have to keep on weeding them out if you want to take your mental health serious. Be around people who spark happiness, who spark joy in your life. Even if they are just two people, be with them. There are lots of things you could do with your smartphone. Think of things that make you happy and do them. Things that make you happy that are legal and do them. Then admit that nobody has a right to put you down. So don't let anybody do that to you. Be in control of your life. Excuse me. Excuse me. Be in control of your own life. Go out to the beach, just take a walk in your streets. Let breeze touch your body. Go see your parents. Just do stuff that would make you happy. By any means necessary, my dear, protect your mental health. Don't let it go in jeopardy. Don't let nobody put it in jeopardy for any reason. Be it a brother, sister, mother, father, or spouse or friend. Nobody should have that right to do that to you. I hope, I hope, this is just a preliminary video for that. But please let's be intentional about our lives. We cannot keep crying and being, oh